Hello YouTube, it's Chris here. Just giving you guys my third and final update to my, I would say, my emergency survival gear. Not all of this is mine. Some of it is my girlfriend's kids and my girlfriend's. But this is the stuff that I got ordered. A few things that are not shown that did get ordered that didn't make it here. They'll be here tomorrow. But I was just really excited by the sheer number of things that came in today. This is what I got today, and by 3 separate couriers and 5 different packages. The things that aren't shown are the 24-inch Chainmate Survival Pocket Chainsaw, the Bushnell Waterproof Compact 10 by 25, 10 times zoom, 25 millimeter binoculars. I have the Light My Fire Tinder on a Rope. It's 6 inches by 1 by 1. It's supposed to be a tinder that does not need to be lit, so it's going to be a good addition to my fire redundancy. And because I'm a complete idiot, I have more fire steel coming in. Just to give you guys a sheer idea, that's what I got today. All those boxes, and there's boxes inside of boxes. It was kind of wild. Anyhow, so on back to this. Give you guys a nice quick overview of what's here, and I'll go one by one. My girlfriend and I decided to opt out of a sleeping bag scenario in an emergency, for now at least. Spring and summer and fall are going to be coming around, so for the next 3 seasons at least, it does buy us the time as far as working on trying to get sleeping bags. But we have the olive drab right there, military foam mats. They're actually pretty comfortable. I had my girlfriend's kids actually sleep on them in a indoor camping situation before. I've got 2 more of those. These are the 2 that came in. I've got 2 more emergency wool blankets. Then on the top row I have 2 shipments of 2 12-packs of Daytrex emergency drinking water. So that's a total of 6 days of drinking water, but split between the 4 of us it's only a day and a half. However, that day and a half of drinking water will buy us some time to use our emergency water filters to actually find a water source. And we are going to have a couple bottles in each of our packs. Going back across, these 2 items have nothing to do with me. These are actually for the kids. Those are High Sierra hydration reservoirs, hydration bladders. But they're 1.5 liters instead of a super gulping heavy extra liter. It's designed to fit in their smaller packs that we got for them. Then I have 2 more Sawyer SP128 mini water filtration systems that came in. This is purely for a camping trip that we're going to be taking in the summertime. These are the Camp Chef safety forks. They kind of have like a rounded off edge, if you can see right there. And they actually retract, so you don't have to actually go near the fire if you don't have to. In the middle of the row, I've got 2 of these. One's in the box and one is out, which is mine. This is the Leatherman Sidekick. It's pretty darn cool. I will be doing a review on that. I like that multi-tool a lot. It was very reasonably priced. Next, I have the Rothko Canteen Cup Stove Stand for my canteen kit that I got earlier. Got more fire steel. This one actually has the emergency whistle on it. I ordered every single one to have the emergency whistle on it, but however, Amazon being who they are, I'm not going to nitpick. They sent me the Super Scraper thing and not the one with the whistle. That is the Mora Companion, not the heavy-duty carbon steel blade that I got earlier. This is the new stainless steel one, regular version. I wanted a stainless steel one to put in my emergency pack. Reason being is, if I'm in an emergency situation, I want lower maintenance tools to use. I have got 3 more SOS rations. So that gives us 3 days of ration food for everyone in our group. So we have 3 days of rations each. Then I got the Jetstream 122 decibel signal device floating whistle. That thing is supposed to be loud as hell. I'll do a review on that. Coming back around in the same row, I have Star Flash signal mirrors. I have another one coming in Saturday. And I have one already in my pack, so that'll be one per group, per person. That, if you're curious, that is a huge freaking hunk of magnesium. as all weatherproof tinder. I don't know if that can give you an idea, but that's pretty big. It's a ½ pound. My girlfriend and I both have one. Okay, on to these cute little guys. I like these things. The one that's open is mine. I was already wearing it. I figured I'd just show all of them. These are the Friendly Swede Extra Beefy Survival Paracord bracelets. Right here is the buckle. Also can double as a scraper. There's supposed to be a little blade up in here somewhere if you take it apart. I'm not going to right now. This is the ferrocerium rod. I wouldn't use these as a main source of fire starting. Obviously, that's why I buy so many fire steels. I want 2 sticks of fire steel per bag that we've got. I want sustainability in starting a fire situation. If they get separated from the group, I want them to be able to be, even though they're younger children and my girlfriend is a little on the petite side, she's still a very, very strong, kind of badass, capable chick. So I just want to make sure that they have water, they have food, they have ability to start fires, big ability to whistle and signal for help. Just have the ability to do things on their own if, God forbid, they ever get separated from the main core group. That is another reflective sleeping bag. These things are ginormous. I opened one up. It was bigger than my full-size bed that I got. I couldn't believe it. It was pretty big. I have 200 feet of additional paracord, because as any prepper will tell you can never have too much paracord. These are pretty nifty. My girlfriend's got one in her pack, so I can't show you the other one. But that is the survival eye shields. They are actually emergency sunglasses that are attached with a lanyard, and they roll. They have little foam pads all over them. They're pretty darn nifty. And these little guys are kind of cool. I know some people have mixed thoughts on these, but in an emergency situation, I'd rather have a chance to catch a fish than not have a chance to catch a fish. The more tools I have available to hunt and catch fish and eat and not die, the better. These are the Friendly Swede fishing kit grenades. I've got 2 of them. Some other stuff in a future purchase that I do want to get for myself. Something I thought would be cheap, very mobile and affordable would be the Marksman Pocket Hunter that Dave Canterbury co-created with Marksman. They wouldn't be used as a main source of hunting, but for small game, having some pellets, 2 or 3 takedown arrows in each pack, and a pocket hunter gives us the ability to take down smaller game, use still pellets, some arrows. It just gives us another avenue in emergency situation to have something there to hunt with. It gives us some abilities. And something else I want to get in a future purchase is get 2 packs of them so I have 12, because I like to increase my odds. I like to play the numbers game in a situation where your life depends on it, essentially, is get these automatic fishing reels. They're like these little flat discs that are about this big. They have fishing lures already in them, and they retract automatically. They have 10 to 15 pound line already attached to them, and you basically bait them, hoist them out there, and let them just sit, and let them catch a fish. And it reels it in for you. So hypothetically, on a extraordinarily stupidly awesome day, I could have 12 fish. Bad day, I get 1. But hey, at least I have a way to kind of bait fish. Because when you're in a survival situation, my imagining is, you don't get to sit there with a fishing pole and hang out and fish all frickin' day. Maybe later on if it was a very prolonged situation. But in medium to short-term situation where you're just trying to stay alive, get some food down your system, it's a week or 2 in there, you throw that bank line and those automatic fishing reels out there, and then you go back, collect firewood, make sure you're good for the day, go hunting elsewhere using pocket hunters, take down arrows, pellets. If 4 people are fishing and hunting, essentially, you greatly increase your odds of having food back to the camp and being able to cook. So those are my thoughts. A couple of my friends on Google Plus and here back at home in Indy think I'm completely nuts. But I'm not paranoid. I just want to be prepared, just in case. A lot of this stuff will be used in a for the kids as a fun training tool, so to speak, like the signal mirrors, emergency whistles, learning how to start fires with their paracord bracelets. They have these cool little whistles that are compasses and thermometers. You get them at Walmart. They're really cheap. They're like $3. Teach them how to use the whistle. Teach them how to use a compass. Take them on like fun little scavenger hunts. And it seems fun now, but they learn how to do it in a fun situation. So when shit hits the fan, we have little kids who actually know how to stay alive. And so now they're children that are not dead weight and completely helpless and dependent kids. They're kids that are like, hey, me and mom are going to go gather firewood. Go start a fire. Like, okay, bam, problem solved. You made your kids completely useful and badass at the same time. And and these two kids love the outdoors anyway, and they get a huge kick out of learning about all this stuff. They see all this gear at my apartment when they come over, and they're like, holy crap. I mean, they're wide-eyed. They're so amazed at all this cool stuff, and I like to set up little tricks where I'll put these little flags all around the neighborhood, everywhere, and completely out of sight. And there's like a little note attached underneath the flag, and they have to learn how to use the compass to find their way. And I'll say, hey, from this direction, head southwest until you see the next marker. And there's like 5 or 6 markers, and they walk about a half mile. But I do it in a weird way so they can't see it, but they can go look for it. It teaches them how to learn directions, where to go, how to mess with it. So if they ever have to do something, and I'm going to start teaching them how to use the signal mirror, star flash signal mirrors. I have a slight grasp on how to do it, but I'm not a perfectionist on it. Their backpacks and their compasses also have emergency whistles. Their fire steels will have emergency whistles on there. I want them to be able to signal for help and feel safer if they're in a situation where they wind up alone. Because let's be real, as it stands right now, they're 8 and 9 years old. 8, 9-year-olds, I mean, they're not King Leonidas on 300 where they're going to kill a wolf with a spear. Shit ain't happening, let's be real. But if they can huddle behind a tree and start a fire and drink some water, keep themselves alive, I'm all for it. But anyway, I ranted quite a bit for no apparent reason. Anyhow, that's my gear update. We'll be doing singular reviews on some cool stuff that I really want to review, like the Jetstream Whistle Star Flash Mirror, the Leatherman, the Mora, the Fire Steels. I'll go ahead and do that. I got so many right now. I'll plug away at that. And I'll even have balls up and actually open up one of the grenades. It's one for me and my girlfriend, but fuck it. I'll open it up and check it out and then put it in a Ziploc bag or some shit. So, but anyway, that's all I got for now. I'm out.